Now, this is a video that we wanted to make for a long time. LYTE PC ads have been everywhere, and it's time for someone to actually look at all their claims and see if they actually hold any weight. First off, we get it. You have a ton of graphics cards.
Focus on transparency. That's where we show you the price of every part and then charge a flat $100 build fee.
It is true, they do only charge a $100 build fee, but that doesn't stop them from charging significantly more than places like Newegg or Amazon. Another thing to note, the website itself looks like a high school student's final project for their web design class. It seems like a lot of their notoriety came about during the GPU shortage, where the inflated prices of their systems were hidden behind scalp GPU prices. We will dive more into this later in the video. And it seemed like they were giving out computers like candy during the month of November to content creators to spread the word about their systems. On their website, there are a few different categories to choose from. They have custom PCs, pre-made desktops, build kits, and so-called optimized PCs, which are made for specific tasks. All of the details of the computers that we go over in this video will be down in the description if you want to go through them for yourself. First, let's get into the optimized tab. We broke down this computer and built it ourselves to see what the price difference would actually be. It's not too hard to see that building it yourself would save you a ton of money. Keep in mind that the price of not only the parts in this build, but also the systems themselves on their website change a lot. So this is based on what we found at the time of this upload. There are a few quick things to note. The first thing being that the price of the GPU in this build is actually really good. It's really hard to find these cards at this price on a consistent basis. But on the other hand, it's almost laughable that they charge $20 for a stock AMD cooler even though it comes with the CPU. They also charge $25 just to install Windows on your computer, and they don't even activate it. The next part of their website that we can go over is the Shop Desktops tab. We actually couldn't really tell a difference between the two tabs computer-wise. They both had similarly built computers, and neither tab impressed us when it came to price. We compared the LYTE Alpha PC to our $1,000 budget PC build that we did in our latest video. For virtually the same price as the Alpha, our computer beat it badly when it came to performance. The time spy score of our build was 8,155 compared to the time spy score of the Alpha PC, which is 6,060. Their build kits are a completely different animal, and the idea itself is very cool. You can have a pre-selected computer that you can build yourself with the guides they have on their website. It's a great way for people to learn how to build computers. However, there are thousands of free computer building guides on YouTube. And a lot of their build kits feature mostly last generation hardware. This makes it difficult to place an accurate price on these parts for a fair comparison. But overall, if you shop around for the parts yourself, you'll be able to find a cheaper alternative in a newer generation hardware scheme than what they currently have available on their website. We know that we've been picking apart LYTE PC for this entire video so far, but in their defense, they need to make money. If these companies had the margins that we'd like for them to have, they would go out of business very quickly. You need to make money off of all their products, and we completely understand that. But that does not make it okay for them to tell their potential customers that they're only charging a $100 build fee. That is a complete lie, and we've proved that throughout this video so far. Now let's get into the custom PCs. We built a computer on their website with parts that were newer to make it a level playing field. What we mean by that is, LYTE PC buys its parts in bulk, and some of the stock they have is older and harder to find at a reasonable price. For example, they charge $170 for the Ryzen 5 2600. We can only find it new for $400 or above due to its age, but we can find it used anywhere from $100 to $150. Meanwhile, if we pick a Ryzen 5000 series chip, it's still currently being manufactured, and then if we compare those prices, the fight becomes a lot more fair. Their custom build price is on the left, and the actual price that you can buy it for is on the right. The biggest difference is the graphics card. The graphics card is $380 more expensive on their website. This actually surprised us. We were impressed with their graphics cards and their other tabs on their website, but for some reason when you build a custom PC with them, you pay the price of 2 graphics cards to get one. Overall, LYTE PC did not impress us. They have issues across their entire business model, and it can be broken down into a couple different reasons. Their website is extremely behind their competitors. It's a very basic website that doesn't have any special features. A lot of their competitors make it feel like a cool experience when you're visiting their website. Not only does it make them stand out, but it also makes their potential customers want to stay on their website and poke around. The next big issue that they have is their management of their inventory. The reason why their prices are so inconsistent is that they buy their parts in bulk. But unlike their competitors, they most likely ordered too much during the worst of the GPU crisis and now are stuck with extremely overpriced GPUs. The best example of this is the RX 6700 XT that we mentioned earlier. But that's definitely not the only badly priced GPU. To sell those GPUs at a decent pace, they need to completely get rid of their profit margin on those specific cards so that they can rotate in new stock. And this would make their custom PC tabs a lot more inviting. And the most important thing, they aren't cheap. They have all these ads saying that they want more affordable PCs for consumers, and they've failed this mission so far. They're no different than their competition. That does not mean that as they grow, they can't improve, but they have a lot of work to do.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider liking the video and subscribing to our channel for future content.